What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Pitch Black playthrough of Force of Nature. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. We'll probably be doing some crafting stuff today, I guess. I think? I don't know. We've got to make ourselves a hammer, and we've got to get the ability to do a bunch of blacksmithing. I've been sitting here making a ton of planks for like the last little bit, so we should have enough. Oh, really? There's a map, too. Well, that'll be nice. Maybe I'll be able to utilize that a little bit later. For now, it's not a super helpful friend. But what we need to do is we need to build ourselves a crafting table, although that takes nails. So in order to get... So did I make a mace or did I make a hammer? I think I made a mace. So it wants me to have a hammer, which is going to require a rope, which I thought that I had already made. But you know what? We're running into all kinds of little projects here. I will, taking that into account then, let's take a look at ropes. Gotta wait for the completion of the current project, but welcome on back. This game's kind of curious. I definitely think it could flow a little bit quicker. I think there's kind of inflated values on some of the crafting times. I think some of the crafting times are a little bit over the top for how early the game you are. Like, it takes a decent amount of time to refine some of the stuff, although I've never actually really been a fan of wait times on like crafting objects or anything like that in general, so I do have an admitted bias there. When it comes to games, I tend to like, if you spent the time farming out the materials, just like let it instantly pop over and give you what you deserve out of it, you know what I mean? So it takes 2 palm fronds, yeah, make some ropes. We don't have a lot of ropes right now, and I've got the feeling that I'm probably going to end up needing a bunch of them later on anyways. We've still got 20 fronds left, which makes that nice and easy. And then I think if I make the stone hammer, let me take a look real fast and see if the stone hammer will work with the anvil. So any hammer. It says any hammer, so I assume that's the one that we need. Let me go back to my crafting menu. We've got our crafting menu. It's unfortunate that I made the mace instead of the hammer. That probably would have made this a lot simpler. Not enough free space for the hammer. Ah, yes, there it is. Oh, it actually went through. Okay, I thought I was going to have to re-queue it up. Perfectly fine then. With wooden tongs, what are those used for? I assume that I'm probably going to use the tongs for blacksmithing in one way or another. Although wooden tongs feel like they would burn up pretty quickly if you weren't paying attention. I got to put the melting pot back inside my furnace too, so there we go. That's all done. Haven't been doing anything with the blast furnace recently because I don't feel like I really... Yeah, I need a bunch more coal and I need a bunch more resin as well. The glowing ember, it looks like resin to me, so whatever. In other games, resin is always that color, so give me, yeah, that right there. We've got the hammer in our inventory now, which means that I should be able to mash out some nails. I do need wooden tongs, so let's make that happen. There it is. Wooden tongs are getting crafted. Let me run back and see what my coal supply is looking like right now. So coal supply, I've got 10 coal there, 21 glowing embers, so that's not bad. I do need to make more coal, though. So I'm going to select this, and we're just going to have this run coal, like, forever. It's just going to sit there and do coal for a while. On this side, if I still have enough materials, I'll do the exact same thing on this side, too. I don't give a damn. So there it is. We'll keep them both producing coal for us. So that will no longer be a stopgap for our progress as we work our way through the game, because as of recently, it actually has been several times. Take those, and with the anvil, what do we need a hammer for? There's like a big old Mjolnir hammer right there. Although that one looks like it might be a little bit too large to wield. That's a hell of a hammer right there. That's a hammer that doesn't give a damn. We've got this thing. Take the stone hammer and the wooden tongs. 30 seconds for the creation of whatever it is we're trying to do. Let's mash out nails. We'll make a whole bunch of nails. Nails are actually the first project that a lot of people doing blacksmithing. I made nails, actually. I did a thing one time where if you go to Sutter's Fort in Sacramento, you live inside the fort. It's kind of like cosplay, but it's kind of like living at a Ren fair for a couple of days. I did that, where from like Thursday to Sunday or whatever, you actually lived inside the fort, and you had a job. My job was to be a trapper. Everybody has like a character with like a name or whatever that they play while all the tourists come in and do their thing. I was a trapper. I don't recall what my name was, but I had one eyeball. All the people that they choose for you were real people that lived in the fort. It's all historically accurate. I had one eyeball from, I think, an accident that had happened while bear hunting or something like that. It was pretty dope. My backstory was legit. My backstory was like, what was up? My dad was the blacksmith, though. My dad, he did the Ren Fair thing with me. My mom was a baker or something like that. All three of us did it. My dad was the blacksmith, And he said that blacksmithing was one of the few jobs he's ever done. Like, you actually have to do blacksmithing every day. Like, they're not going to force you to finish if you can't get it done. But my dad's the kind of guy where, like, he doesn't shrug away hard work. And so he was working there with another guy who was actually a blacksmith, basically showing him how to do all this stuff. And tourists would come in. He would teach the tourists how to make nails and how to, like, make horseshoes and stuff like that. And my dad would be there, and he'd be working as an assistant. And by the second or third day, he was working on the projects by himself because my dad's super handy like that. My dad is one of those dudes where he takes like a fish to water when it comes to like do-it-yourself projects. Right now, he's currently learning to work a lathe. He's a carpenter, but he's never had a wood lathe before, and so for the last couple of weeks, he's been using a wood lathe. He's actually getting pretty good at it pretty quickly. He's been making like bowls, and he's been making like jars and all kinds of random stuff. He's learning to be a wood, like I guess a wood lather. I don't even know what to call it. But a guy with a wood lathe, he's learning to do that pretty rapidly. I should probably hang out with my dad more often. I feel like I could probably afford to learn some life skills. The problem is I work so much on YouTube stuff that like by the time I get done at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't want to do anything but sleep. I'm going home. How far into there can I get that table? Like right there? Alright, well, we'll put the table in right there. I don't know what this is going to provide. I assume this will give me access to some kind of project that will make my life easier. But that should also finish off, as soon as that's built, that should finish this perfectly fine. And then what was the criteria for my next level up? 10 gold coins. Actually, since we're low on stamina, but we're good on health, I'm going to go out and I'm going to fight with some critters and see if I can pull down those gold coins. We got attacked by a fox the last time we were out here, though. It came at us like a bat out of hell, or I guess like a fox out of hell. Foxes and bats are actually kind of similar. If you look at their little faces, they're like, oh, I kind of want to pet you. Oh, God, it's biting my face. Like, you kind of want to pet him for just a second. What kind of ore is that, I wonder? Oh, there's that little prick. Oh, his health came back? What a little son of a bitch. So how do I kill him now? Like, if I wanted to slaughter him. Alright. You are defending my enemy, which means you are not my friend and you must die. And also drop your gold coins. Or your copper coins. That's okay. Copper coins work just as well. Crafting table is done. We have a new list of quests. Oh, shitballs. It's a bear. Run away. You know, I don't think we're walking away from this one. I'm going to start popping health items just in the off chance that maybe we pull through this. Dude, we slayed a bear with a hammer. What a badass. What a king of murder. This guy's my hero now. I mean, he can barely walk after he gets done, too, but it doesn't matter because he was a badass, and from today forward, he can be like, yeah, I killed a bear with a hammer. It tried to run up on me, and it tried to talk that hard, smooth shit. It was like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, the hell you do, bear. And I clipped his ass like the thunder god, and he was like, oh my god, what is that, a hammer? And I was like, hell yeah, it is. Blunt instrumented. And I blunt instrumented all the way. Oh, we got our stamina back too, so that's good. I think we can, with the sunflowers, we can eat the seeds. Can I eat the seeds that I've pulled from sunflowers before? I don't know what they look like. They've got to be around here some. Oh, shit on me. Well, whereas we survived the bear, Piggy Boo Boo over here might not be. See, and the problem is, when they run away like that, you don't get like the fun of actually finishing them off, so we don't get any loot from it either. Just get our ass kicked inside out. Like, damn it, I liked my ass when it was outside in. Like, I liked it when it was in the configuration it was supposed to be in. The way that my mom configured it, you know? I've never wanted to... I've never thought to myself, hey, maybe I can upgrade this design. That's never been a thought that's crossed my mind. Not once. Not a single time throughout the course of my time on this planet have I thought, hey, I think I can reinvent the wheel when it comes to my asshole. That's never happened. And I don't think there ever will be. Like, I don't think there will be a point where we end up with cyber buttholes that, like, increase the efficiency of our butthole-related tasks. I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, I can make meat, though. I wonder what meat does. I bet meat's hella good for you. I bet meat refills, like, everything. I bet you anything is super good for you. Oh, yeah, we have coal being crafted over here, too. That's good. How much of it is done? Some of it. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. So let's say that I wanted to put the meat in here. So we've got fried meat. 25 health in 25 seconds. That's not bad. Yeah, fry that shit up. Make it happen. I love a good steak. Honestly, A good steak. We do that in the summer, actually. I say we used to do that, but actually the only reason we don't do it right now is because summer's not here anymore. My friends and I, we barbecue every single weekend in the summer. Every weekend, without fail. We just like hang out, we drink beers, and we barbecue all day on Saturdays, and sometimes on Sundays too, depending on how hard our week was. It depends how much your week sucked ass. That's the big hinging factor. If your week really sucked ass, this thing's gonna bleed over into Sunday. If your week was okay, you might get away with just Saturday. No effect using axe. Okay, I guess. I mean, I could really use a coconut right now, though. Our stamina is looking shaky as hell. And I don't want to wait for it to regenerate on its own. I do wish that if you were inside your house, your stamina maybe regenerated at like triple rate or something like that. So at least you had like a Hail Mary thing you could do if all of your trees were depleted. I got a couple of coconuts, but that's all I got. That's like legit. That's the only thing that I have going for me right now. Hopefully one of these trees spits out a whole bunch of them. Because if it doesn't... Oh, no effect using axe. Yeah, I think I've gone through a lot of these trees when we first started out. And I don't think they regrow at quite the rate that I expect them to grow at. I mean, if I can just kick a couple dozen bananas out of one of them, I just need something to get my stamina back up so that I'm not sitting around for ages on end. I mean, there's still bananas on the tree. So maybe some kind of visual indicator for the player that you can no longer get any benefit from the tree would be good too. Like just take the bananas out of it or whatever. I suppose that'll have to do it for right now. We got plenty of apple trees. We only ended up with 5 bananas though, which I don't think is that great. I mean, it helps us get our stamina back somewhat. What was I working on? I think I've gotten it. We got to craft a trap. Okay, a trap can be crafted on the table. We also got fried meat back there in case we need our health back up and running. So for this guy, this looks like it's basically just the upgraded version of stuff that we can craft on our person. We do need a knife in order to make a lot of this function, and I don't know where our knife ended up. It might be in my personal crafting menu. Yeah, it looks like it is. So I would take that out of there. And since we're just going to use the table from now on, let's add the knife to the table. We can make rocks. That's probably for a sling or something like that. And frankly, I can make more. So if we've got another stone hammer right here, just make another one that can be affixed to the bench so that we're not relying on the one that's inside of our inventory. Like we make another one, we'll slap it down on in there, and that'll be that. Although I don't know what happened to my other hammer either. I had another hammer that I put it in the anvil. That's what it was. I put it in the anvil. I do like how there's overlap. Like you have to craft. It's not like you craft a hammer and you're done. You actually physically have to go through and craft like a bunch of hammers for each table. Although it would be kind of logical that you would just carry the hammer around with you and use it for multiple tasks. I guess. That seems like it would probably be a thing that exists. Let's take the hammer to here. And what was the third thing that it needed in order to function? Knife, cudgel. It might be a third thing that we don't have yet. Well, make the stone-studded cudgel if we can. We don't have a cudgel. We have a mace. Can I make a better mace? Is there like an upgraded mace that I can make? What does the mace do? 20 damage. Attack speed's 0.63. That one's 21.53, so it swings faster. Okay, I'm not going to focus on it for right now because it doesn't seem like it's a 100% thing that I need. For sticks and ropes, it looks like we've already got that down. It looks like that's applicable on cows, sheep, goats, pigs, chickens, and roosters. Maybe this is how I start domesticating animals. I don't know. We'll throw some traps out there, and my guess is that this is going to be a little bit Monster Hunter-ish, where we're going to catch them, and then once we've caught them, we might be able to put them in some kind of coop or some kind of location where there's a little bit of coal, a little bit more. Fried meat is done too. All right, cool. I'm going to go harvest out some more rocks. We only got like this last big outcrop right here. And so if we can get this out of the way while we wait for other stuff to happen, I'll be perfectly fine with whatever the result is. A little bit of iron out right there. We've got enough coal at the moment to where if we throw it inside of our blast furnace, we should be able to pull out a little bit more iron, even though we can't make iron tools yet. Hopefully iron tools will be in the near future, because being able to be more efficient about the way that we utilize our stuff, chopping trees, knocking out rocks, my guess is that there will be a reduced stamina cost for upgraded implements later on. But for right now, we just don't have access to them. So the leveling up mechanic is kind of curious. I get why they did it. they're trying to space out gameplay. Oh, good. The traps are done. Fantastic. So I'll probably try to find myself some kind of animal that's around. And we'll see if maybe we can utilize a trap to catch their little asses. If we get like a pig farm or something going, I think that sounds pretty good. I'm a little bit disappointed. I would actually rather have the meat give you stamina than health. Little bit disappointed about that, but it's okay. We'll come up with some way to get our health back. That's all good to go right there. Stamina's a little bit low, so we'll have to wait that out. It's okay, though, because we're just trying to get our traps banged out, too. So we've made traps. Oh, we need 15 of them. I wasn't actually planning on making that many. Alright, well, make another trap, I guess. That'll be done in just a minute. And what does that actively help me catch? So cow, sheep, goat, pig, chicken, and rooster. Rabbit's not on there, which is a little bit of a bummer because there's a bunch of rabbits around here. And I think if we could do a good job at capturing some rabbits, we might be able to restore some of our health. But that's alright. That's alright. Do any of these give stamina instead of... No, they don't. Okay, so they all either give minuses on health. So tame an animal. Tame an animal, you need to throw a trap. Come close, press the key, and click on the label tame. Oh, so you just like walk up on them, and then you're just like, hey, you're with me now. And they're like, no! And you just snatch them up like black bag style. Okay. Kidnapping animals like the CIA. Oh, I guess it'd be like the CAA. It would be like the Central Animal Agency or something. Basically, we're animal control. There. We're animal control. That's the best way to put it. Can I catch a bear with my net? And then have like a pet bear that follows me around just wrecking fools up? Making them have bad days? So do I need to have the net in my hand maybe? What did that do? I'm not exactly sure what that accomplished for me. I don't know. I may have to figure this one out the hard way. Down goes another enemy, and his gold coin is now mine. Let me look at it one more time. So, tame the animal. You need to throw it a trap. Get close, press the key space, and then click on... Oh, so you got to hit it with the net first. Oh, trees get in the way. Okay. So that's there. We walk up, we say tame. Or we get chewed on. Oh, the monster's ruined it. Damn it. Luckily, I don't think they're going to be able to catch him, although this might set us off on a wild goose chase across the entire map to save our chicken. No, chicken, no! No, no, chicken, no, no! Oh my god. Our chicken is an idiot. He's going to get us killed. Oh shit. I swapped weapons on accident. Yeah, this taming system is definitely not optimal. This is well below optimal, in fact. Give me that. We're gonna kill these two, and if I can get my chicken back, we'll probably be okay. There we go. So copper coins. Cool. Now I've got my chicken. Wow, there are a bunch of fungi over here. What is up with that? Okay, I mean, I need to get health back, so, I mean, I'll take stacks. You never know when, like, alchemy's gonna come into the game or something like that. So, chicken. What do you do? I can feed you wheat seeds and water. So follow me, chicken. Follow me. I don't know where I am right now, and that presents kind of an interesting problem. I mean, the map's not that large, so I don't think I'm going to have that much trouble finding my way back. But we are going to have to find our way back. Wow, did I really chase this chicken that far? What's on our map here? Where am I? I mean, technically I could just bash my way through a bunch of these areas, but it's starting to get dark. Oh, shit on me. What about the fox? Can I catch him? Fox does not appear to be a catchable resource. Unless we can throw nets like this and catch his ass. Although Fox wasn't on the list, I don't think, so... Oh, dude, we're getting way out here. Yeah, I gotta figure out... how the shit... God damn it, chicken, where are you? Chickeny son of a bitch, where are you? Oh, there he is. He's right behind me. Okay. I wasn't sure if I left him behind or not. I think I just made a wrong turn to Albuquerque here or something. This island got confusing real quick. Probably due to the fact that I can't see out of my eyeballs right now. Which I think probably represents a challenge to most people and most things. Something's trying to eat me right now. I can hear him. Being a douche nozzle. A murderous douche nozzle. The nozzle on a douche. There we go. Slap you down real quick. Do your ass like Sancho. Alright. Oh, there's another one over here. Ah, shit. So how come sometimes they, like, get out of the net? Does it not always stick, maybe? Okay, so there's that. We tame the chicken, and we tell it to follow us. So now we got 2 chickens. We got a rooster and we got a hen. And as far as I know, that means we can get like a little bark, 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 bark action going on. Which means we get more chickens. And more inbreeding! I need to figure out how the hell I get back to my base at this point, too. Because we are, like, out in the rough right now. I think I may just, like, chop down some of this shit over here. So that we have, like, more access. I also need more sticks, so that works. I may have to work my way through the sunflower here. Luckily, sunflower is not particularly difficult to kill. As far as mighty foes go, that would be a big no. We will slay the sunflower, murder it now, Sky Beast! It is hurting my stamina a little bit, but I think if it results in a path for us, I'm okay with it. Chicken, silence yourself. You're giving us away to mine enemies. Of which there are many. This tree's gonna have to go, though, I think. And that is gonna be the stamina sink of like a century. Come on. Die already. There we go. That's the sort of death I like to see from my trees. Chickens and shit, are you still with me? I really hate to think I'm gonna have to trailblaze for some chickens. That's moderately upsetting. Sunflower seeds. I'm still kind of surprised you can't eat the sunflower. Oh, you can. Okay. So there we go. There's my food source for now. We'll just spam them. They do amplify your, Oh, how did that not count? I totally blapped that dude. Chickens. Looks like they're stuck on a bush. Alright, fine. I will assist you. But only for a second. Seeing if I could just, like, mash on my key right now and eat a ton of sunflower seeds. Yeah, buddy. Look at that stamina bar go. See, now I feel better about the situation. We'll take the chickens back to our base. Aha, we are the chicken hoarder. Come forth with me, chicken, if you wish to live. Can I catch a rabbit? I cannot. Rabbits are purely game. It told me what I could catch, but who knows? Maybe the nomenclature was wrong. You can never tell. So with chickens and roosters. Chicken, wait here. Wait here. I assume that they produce eggs and feathers, possibly, if you feed them. So They don't look like they fight or do any battle damage or anything like that. I wish that they did. That'd be dope if we could have like a chicken squad running behind us just murdering our enemies. Just going ham on them. Yeah, buddy. Although I guess that would be going chicken on them. But still, it'd be dope. Maybe in the next episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Force of Nature. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's episode. Bye-bye, everybody. I am the Chicken Lord.